Alright, guys, this is just a topic that I've gotten extremely passionate about for seemingly no good reason. I was driving for work, and as I was driving, I went to a Burger King, and I wanted to get something cheap. So I got some mozzarella sticks, and I'm like, what should I eat it with? At first I thought, oh, I'll use ketchup. I don't know. Don't call me a sacrilege for using fucking ketchup on mozzarella sticks. It's pretty good, but I decided, no, I shouldn't get ketchup because it might be too messy, and I'm currently driving. And then I thought about that. I thought about what's wrong with that statement. Why would the ketchup be too messy? Because I ended up deciding to go with ranch, which they didn't give me. They gave me freaking marinara sauce. But, whatever. We're not talking about how Burger King sucks. I wanted ketchup, but I decided to go with ranch because ranch isn't as messy as ketchup. And I thought about why I thought that. And it's because of the fact that the packaging is idiotic. Look at the packaging of ketchup. It comes in a bag that you have to rip open and then squirt out of, while the ranch comes in a packet that has a lid that you dip into. Which one makes more gosh dang sense? It's not the squirt bag. It's the same reason why when you buy milk, you get it from a carton, not in a bag. Sorry for Canadians. You guys live terrible lives anyways. A depressing life, really. So, I'm sorry for your loss. But why would you use an inferior packaging style for the most used condiment? There is no other condiment used more than ketchup. You might say that ranch is better, and that's your opinion. You might say mayo is better. You might be one of those weirdos that thinks that mustard is the best condiment. Personally, I think that honey mustard, specifically Ken's honey mustard, is the best condiment. But, we all have our own opinions. My opinion just happens to be correct, and your opinion just happens to be stupid. So, therefore, which is the most... Which reason could you give me to try to tell me ranch deserves to be in a package while ketchup deserves to be in a squirt bottle? There are proper squirt packaging for ketchup. They're the ones that look like full ketchup bottles, but they're like tiny, and they have two options. You can either peel them open and use them the same way the ranch comes in, or you can rip the tab off and squeeze it like a ketchup bottle. Personally, I think that's the most superior way to have your sauce. I think that all sauces should be packaged the same way. They're a little bad because they come in very little amounts, but that's a problem with all ketchup. Which brings me to my next point. Why does ketchup come with almost no ketchup in it? When you get a ranch package, it comes with double the amount that the ketchup package comes in. When you go to McDonald's and you say, "Hi, yeah, let me get a, 4-8 meal with, ketchup," they give you like 3 ketchup packages. That's because they know that if they gave you just one, you would run out less than halfway through your freaking fries. Even if you get all 3, sometimes you still run out halfway through your fries. Because they give you almost no ketchup. While if you get ranch, they give you 1 or 2. Personally, I think you need 2 to get through a full thing of fries. But some people are very conservative with their sauce. Maybe they only use 1. Now, I'm not going to fault you for deciding that. But if you want ketchup, you should be able to get a reasonable amount of ketchup out of 1 package. And the messiness is a huge problem. I'm in a car, and yes, you're not supposed to eat while you drive. I know that you're not supposed to do that. It is technically against the law. The whole, oh, you're supposed to have both hands free while driving. I understand the logic behind it, but people are gonna eat while driving. Why is there a cup holder there if they don't understand that people will eat and drink and smoke while they drive? So, you gotta think about this logically. I'm in my car. I want fries. I decide to go get fries. I get ketchup. Now I have to squirt the ketchup in a strategic place as to not make a mess. Because sure, I could squeeze it all onto my fries and get my hands all disgusting with freaking ketchup all over them. Or, you take the lid of the fries and you bend it backwards and you pour the ketchup on there. Problem with that is that it's flimsy. There's a good chance it could fall off. And the more sturdier ones will bend back and your ketchup will start to lean into your fries. It also just makes it a lot harder to get the ketchup. Say you're at home, you pour the ketchup onto, a plate or a napkin or whatever it is that you want to use. You're going to be sitting there mopping up the ketchup with your French fry because it just makes too big of a surface area. While if you have it in a little bowl or a little cup, you get all of it. Easily. Easy peasy. Your efficiency for your ketchup is way higher. So by giving us squirt pouches, you are bringing down the efficiency and you're being so much more wasteful because now we're just going to ask for more ketchup. And the ketchup is free. So now McDonald's, Burger King, wherever, Wendy's, if you're one of those people, now they're wasting way more money having to make way more ketchup packages when they could have just easily made a more succinct package. Something that's nice, rectangular, is dippable, and comes with a reasonable amount of ketchup. Because if you hand me one ketchup package, I'm just going to say to you, I want more. And maybe you'll hand me just a second ketchup package. But at that point, I'm going to smack you in the face, call you stupid, call up your mother, tell her that she raised a shit son, go to your dad, kick him in the balls so he doesn't make any more of you, and then yell into the forest. After stealing 6 or 7 more packages of ketchup because you have given me an unreasonable amount of ketchup. And you might say, well, that's not the employee's fault, but I don't care whose fault it is. Hand me more ketchup. Or, as a CEO of a company, or a quality control of a company, or the idea man for a company, just make your ketchup normal sized. Put it in the same packaging that you put your sweet and sour sauce. The same packaging that you put your stupid marinara sauce that I didn't fudging ask for because I asked for ranch and you decided to give me marinara sauce for no good reason. I know marinara sauce is what goes with mozzarella sticks, but I don't want marinara sauce. If I wanted marinara sauce, I would have asked for fucking marinara sauce. Besides the point. Same packaging as your honey mustard, same packaging as your signature sauce, same packaging as literally every single fudging condiment that you make at your store. It's the same packaging. Why are you switching it up for exclusively ketchup? And don't try to say, oh, it makes the ketchup special. It comes in its own special packaging. Because special packaging is only special if it's better. If it's worse, it's not special packaging. It's looking at 5 people who are the same and just deciding, you know what? This guy needs to go in a wheelchair because he's special. No. Don't break his legs. Let him live. Get him a car like everyone else. Thank you for letting me rant. I've ranted for far too long about ketchup, and I'd like to think that you guys can agree with me. Because if you guys like ketchup, which for some reason I'm surprised a lot of people actually don't like ketchup. If you do, though, I know you feel the same way and you feel my pain. Thank you so much for watching. We should have a petition to have ketchup put in correct packaging. Have a good night.